Hello, once again. I've come your way with my video on my YouTube channel. That's Obibini TV. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, kindly go ahead and subscribe to the channel because I have a very important message I would want to share with you today on my channel. Now, I know a lot of people have watched videos on my channel, and I have a particular video on my channel which I have received a lot of messages about that video. And in that video, I explain vividly things you need for a traditional wedding. And actually, that video actually prompted me to come up with this second video I'm recording right now. And this time around, I'm going to talk about how you can plan a white wedding. In this case, you don't need to spend so much because when you look at the white wedding, or what we call in Ghana the ordinance wedding or marriage, normally it becomes too expensive. So most young people or people who don't have money don't venture into it. So today I'm going to talk about it. But if you have not watched my other video that I talk about things you need in the traditional wedding, I have dropped the video link in the comment in the description section. So go ahead and you can watch that video. Things you need for a traditional wedding. So go ahead in my description section and then watch that video. And then on top here, yes, I think here you can get the link to watch that video as well. So quickly, let's go into it. What do you need for a white wedding, or what we call the ordinance wedding? Now, before you go in or you decide to have an ordinance or the white wedding, it is very expensive, to be frank with you, but you can make things very easy for yourself because after marriage, you can have a beautiful wedding, you can have a flamboyant wedding where people will talk about it. But the point is that after the marriage is going to be between you and your partner. The people who will come around to cheer you up will not be at home to see what you're going through. So quickly, let me hit on some of the things that you need to do and have a very simple ordinance or white wedding. Now, one thing that is very important when we talk about ordinance or the white wedding, one thing that comes to play is the wedding ring. As you can see what I have on my finger, the wedding ring, it comes to play. Now, it has become a talk of the town that everybody or a lot of people want to brag that during my wedding, I bought a wedding ring which costs, let's see, in Ghana City, we're looking at 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. Some people are buying wedding rings. I mean, the three set for 10,000, 12,000, 15,000. And that is what a lot of people want to buy because they want to brag that, yes, for my wedding, I use a 50 carat gold ring. Now, you need to cut your coat according to your size. When you buy or you order for a ring for your wedding, and the carat of the gold used in manufacturing your ring is 7 carats, and you put it on, nobody will be able to tell the carats you are wearing till you tell somebody. So one thing is that a lot of people are putting unnecessary pressure on themselves and they want to go and buy expensive rings to put on. If you have the means to buy the ring, go ahead and do it. Now, so you check your budget. One of the first things that you need to buy before you have your white weddings, forget about the drinks and the other things you want to buy because the ring is quite expensive depending on the carat you want. But I will entreat you that you don't force yourself if you don't have money for 18, 21 carats, 31 or anything like that. Just go in for 7 carats ring or any ring that is manufactured. It can be a ring that is manufactured with a gold dust. Now, let me tell you one secret. If you buy a 7 carat ring, it doesn't mean that when you put it on, the marriage is going to collapse. The marriage is between the two of you. So one thing about gold is that gold does not fade if the ring is actually or is actually manufactured with a gold. It does not fade and it will be softer. So you will need to get it polished more often. If you buy, let's say, a 7 karat gold, you need to make sure that you get it polished more often, but it will not fade if it is a solid gold. One thing you need to understand now, for instance, if it is just like 18 karat gold plated, then it might fade. There are some 18 karat rings which are just plated. With those ones it can fade. So you can even buy a 7 karat which is not plated and it will never fade. All you need to do is that once a while you get it polished, and there are a lot of things that you can actually do it for yourself. Now if it is 18 karat white gold, it will fade to a more yellow color. So those who buy rings which is 18 karat white gold, it will definitely fade to a more yellow color over time. That is because the white color is a plating. So normally 18 karat gold which is white will definitely fade because it is plating. But if you buy a ring which is not plating, it is never going to fade, because gold cannot be white, because gold naturally is yellow. They mix the white metals in with the gold. So definitely if it is a plated, it is going to fade. So try as much as possible to buy a ring which is around your means. Don't look at what people are saying, because if you don't tell people the amount your ring costs, nobody will be able to tell. Now, after you have your ring, you have to start planning for food. If you want to do it for some few people, 20 people, few friends and families, go ahead and do it for them. Now you plan for food, what you have to put together, food, and then the next thing you need to plan is the costume. What are you going to wear? Would you want to go in for an African wear, or you want to buy a jacket, your wife needs to wear a gown? You need to decide per your budget you have, because in Africa currently marriage has become very expensive because of some of these things: the ring, the costume you use, and then another thing is the food. One thing that is killing people and people are afraid to marry is one thing we call the deco. Those we call the deco. They'll come and do decoration for you, and some are charging 15,000. If you know you are not ready to go and spend that much, have a simple wedding with some few people. 10, 15 people, you are good to go. Get a caterer to help you come up with some meat pie and a soft drink. Within 20-30 minutes, you are gone. So don't force yourself to go and buy 18 karat, 25 karat, 31, spend 15,000 and a lot of money in buying your ring. You can buy a 7 karat. It can even it can be a 2 karat gold. So long as it is not plated, it is not going to fade. So just live within your means and you'll be good to go and have a good marriage. Thanks so much for watching my video. Please kindly subscribe to my channel, like the video, and of course leave a comment. Anything you want me to talk about, leave it in the comment section and I'll be glad to talk about it. Thanks to you so much, and please don't spend money on marriage if you don't have the means. I'm out. Bye bye.